At the beginning of time, a message echoed across the sky. It was only one sound, yet it guided the hearts of three worlds in three different ways, and its meaning never changed. To understand this mysterious message, we must journey back to an age when the worlds were still discovering their purpose. Millions of years ago, when the worlds were still fresh and shining with new light, Prajapati, the creator, formed different realms and different beings, the Dev, the Asur and the Manusha. All three lived and studied together in a divine Gurukul under the guidance of Prajapati, learning wisdom, disciplines and duties from the very source of creation itself. Their years of education finally came to an end, and the day of graduation arrived. Filled with gratitude and reverence, all three groups decided to meet Prajapati for his blessings and to receive a final message before stepping into their own destinies. They approached him and said, "Master, you have given us all the knowledge we need to begin our lives and fulfill our duties. We thank you from the depths of our hearts." Prajapati smiled warmly and replied, "It has given me great joy to teach you. May you all perform your duties with sincerity and uphold dharma wherever you go." Hearing this, the Dev stepped forward first and requested one final teaching, one piece of advice, which they should remember forever. In that very moment, the sky rumbled. Thunder echoed with a sound, "Da." Prajapati looked at the Devas and gently asked, "Did you understand the message?" The Devas bowed and replied, "Yes, Master, we have understood." Prajapati looked at them and asked, "Tell me, what have you understood?" The Devas answered, "The sound Da means Damyata, self-control. We live in Devlok, where pleasures and luxuries are abundant. If we are careless, we may drown in enjoyment and forget our purpose. So we must restrain our senses and practice discipline." Pleased, Prajapati said, "You have understood well. My parting message to you is to restrain your senses. In self-control you will find balance, joy and peace." The Devas bowed and departed, carrying the vow of Damyata in their hearts. Next, the Manusha came forward and said, "Master, please give us also a final teaching." As soon as the humans asked, thunder again echoed, "Da." Prajapati turned to them and asked, "Did you understand the message?" The humans humbly replied, "Yes, Master, we have understood." "Then explain it to me," Prajapati said. "What does Da mean to you?" The Manusha responded, "For us, Da means Datta, to give, to donate. We humans are often selfish. We hoard wealth and possessions, thinking only of ourselves, and forget the needs of others. So we must learn to give more, to share what we have with those who need it." Prajapati smiled and said, "You have understood well. My farewell message to you is to start giving more to your fellow beings, and you will create a life of shared happiness and peace." The humans bowed with gratitude and left with a spirit of charity awakened within them. Finally, the Asur approached Prajapati and said respectfully, "Give us too a teaching we may remember forever." As soon as they asked, once again the thunder rolled with the same sound, "Da." Prajapati turned to the Asur and asked, "Did you understand the message?" The Asur replied with humility, "Yes, Master, we have understood." Prajapati asked them to explain what they understood. The Asur said, "To us, Da means Dayatva means compassion. We are known for our merciless and cruel behavior, but deep within, we know we must change. We need to learn kindness, to soften our hearts, to care for others instead of only seeking power." Prajapati's face lit up with joy. "You have understood well," he said. "My farewell message to you is to be kind, be compassionate toward all living beings. In compassion, you will find peace within yourselves and harmony with others." The Asur, deeply moved, bowed to Prajapati and departed with a new tenderness stirring in their hearts. As the Asurs walked away with a transformed heart, Prajapati's teachings echoed through the forest. His message was not meant for them alone, it was a reminder for all beings. We humans are special. We carry within us the tendencies of both Dev and Asur. At times we are drawn to enjoyment like the Dev, at times to harshness and ego like the Asur. That is why the three messages hidden in the thunder, Da, 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 are meant especially for us. When we become lost in pleasure and comfort, the first Da reminds us of Damyata, self-control. With restraint comes clarity. With clarity, our time, energy and resources are freed. Then the second Da calls us to Datta, giving. When we begin to share what we have, kindness awakens within us. This naturally leads to the third Da, Dayatva, compassion, a soft heart that feels for others and acts to reduce their suffering. For humans, the thunder does not speak once or twice, but 3 times. These are not mere sounds, they are keys to a balanced and meaningful life. This teaching, from the Brihdaranyaka Upanishad, is not just an ancient tale, it is a mirror held up to our own lives. To walk this path is simple yet profound. Start giving more, govern your impulses, and soften your heart. In these small, steady steps lie the seeds of a peaceful self and a more compassionate world, just as Prajapati intended when the thunder first whispered, Da. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more timeless wisdom from Hindu scriptures. Stay tuned for next episode.